Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Columbia, Maryland. The Dragon's Lair is active tonight as the Howard Community College #2 ranked nationally Dragons are taking on the vaunted Onondaga Lasers from upstate New York's from Syracuse. As these two longtime rivals, the goalies will touch gloves and will part ways. The Lasers used to be the class of the NJCAA. Went, I believe it was 8 straight seasons without losing a single game in one of the most incredible runs in all of college sports. As we are underway here, as the Dragons win the first face-off, it will be Terrence Harmon who takes that for the Dragons to give them the initial possession. Harmon still going. Jack Slack has the ball slapped away from him, and good coverage by Alex Hudgens to pick it up and keep possession for Howard. Slack running towards the right side, goes behind the net. That is Stansbury that has it checked away, and Onondaga gets a defensive stand. Good defense from the Lasers. Unfortunately for us, the Lasers have not updated their stats at all. They have one game worth of stats against Nassau. We do know that they come into this game with a 1-2 record after having lost to Nassau and Hartford in overtime over the weekend, a couple of days ago. And they have beaten Herkimer, but again, don't really have many stats to go off of with Onondaga not updating that, so we're just gonna have to work with what we got. Another defensive stand for Onondaga, and they will get their first turn in the offensive box. Starting attackers for Onondaga. Number 1, Thunder Hill. Number 9, Gregory Elijah Brown. And number 45, Anahalis Duxtator. In goal for the Lasers, Logan Lemelbaum, the sophomore out of Syracuse. Dragons, they're going with Spencer Osgood, the freshman goalkeeper from Cumberland, Maine, getting his second start. Osgood played 30 minutes in the win over Genesee, played in the first half. And that shot is in and goal. Sean Tierney rips that one into the corner of the net. And just pinged the top left corner. Onondaga takes the 1-0 lead. Tierney didn't score against Nassau. Again, that's the only game I have stats for, so we're just gonna have to keep going from that. It will be Terrence Harmon once again going up against the Lasers' Cullen Kirchner, and Harmon wins again. That shot by Harmon is saved off of the helmet of Lemelbaum. Howard going with their second midfield now. It'll be Nikos Karianis, JT Herich, and this is Karianis trying to turn the corner. They're joined by Aiden Kirkpatrick, number 9. Nate Boone, Callum Brennan, and Zane Dalby, the 3 attackers for Howard. Brennan makes a nice dodge in, tried the top left corner, but it's saved by Lemmelbaum. Lasers doing a great job of stifling the Dragons' offense early in this game. Howard doesn't put a whole lot of pressure on the clear attempt. And this will be Isaiah Thomas to take possession on the near side for the Lasers. Tierney, the goal scorer, picks the ball up from midfield. Nobody's picking him up. He's going to try the long shot, and he knocks it in. Tierney pings the top right corner this time. He's hit both of the top corners, and the Lasers win 2-0. .10:58 left in the first quarter. Dragons falling behind. Harmon wins another faceoff. He has been so effective so far this year for the Dragons. 35 of 43 wins coming into this game. Now 3 for 3 to start out the game. Boone will take it from the X. Covered closely by Jarmani Benton. Brennan trying to take on the short stick of Noel Curse, and will have to retreat and start over from the top side. Comes off the screen of Hudgens. Dalpy picks up the double team, underhanded scoop pass to Slack, and he'll get one back. Shot, goal! Well, it wasn't the prettiest passing I've ever seen, but it does the job, as Slack's underhanded scoop pass right back to Dalpy opens him up to cut between the defenders, and he'll finish low to get the Dragons on the board. Dalpy, his 14th goal of the season, more than doubling the next closest teammate on the team. And for Slack, that is his first assist of the season. And Onondaga, I believe, got credit for winning that one, but Harmon will pick up the ground ball, and the Dragons will get possession to start out once again. Frazier has some room to run, and run he will. Look at Frazier go all the way up. He'll dump it off to Brennan and get off, as he has done his job with the long pole. Boone having to save it in the corner under a lot of pressure from Benton. Good screen by Brennan as Boone can keep going, but he gets checked off on the slide, and it will be picked up by Christopher Masker. And now Masker will take his long pole into the offensive zone. Getting up to Curse. This is Thunder Hill, and Onondaga will slow things down from behind the net. Silas Jonathan with the ball at midfield. Gets assistance from Thomas. Thomas will take on Mason Bowler. That shot's going to be saved by Osgood. Osgood fighting for the ground ball, still fighting for it. And it's going to be an off-ball hold. Howard gets possession. Osgood gets credit for his first save of the game. Osgood's just going to walk his way up the field, as the Lasers just not wanting to pick him up, trying to just face guard everybody else. And a good job by Osgood to show patience, gives it up to Jakota Parker. And Howard gets the clear. Given away there. And Stansberry, that's surely going to be a tripping call as Tierney goes to the ground. And sure enough, Laundry is on the field. Stansbury was trying to go for the ground ball pickup and just got his legs right in between Tierney. And it's going to actually be a pushing call, so that'll be a 30-second penalty. Onondaga with the 30-second man-up opportunity. Try to go quickly, working it around. This is Hill. Shot into the lower left side, and that will find the side netting inside the Howard goal. And Onondaga leads 3-1. Nobody closed down on Hill, and he was able to look up towards goal, find a spot, and find it he did. Early deficits, nothing new to the Dragons. They've fallen behind in both of their games so far this year and have performed dramatic comebacks in both of those as well, defeating Army Prep 19-8 and then the really exciting win over Genesee on March 3rd, 19-17, defeating the number 5 team in the preseason rankings. Onondaga not ranked in the preseason rankings, but they are. Oh, Terrence Harmon wins the faceoff, finds his way through the entire Lasers defense. I don't think the Lasers thought that he was going to go towards goal. They were trying to just play the other passes, but works his way through the middle, bounces the shot in, and Harmon able to cut the Lasers lead in half. And Harmon's going to get a stick check after that one. So, since the Lasers have requested the stick check for Harmon, the Dragons have requested one for Kirchner, so a little gamesmanship back and forth between the two coaches. Referees are putting in a long check into Harmon's stick here. And this could prove troublesome for Howard. Now the referees are checking Kirchner's stick. And flag is on the field, so that might mean they're going to take away Harmon's goal. So the goal is wiped off, and a penalty will apply for illegal equipment to the Dragons. The Dragons will play man down now, and still trailing 3-1 with the 1-minute penalty for the illegal equipment to Harmon. And what a shot there! Oh my goodness! Thunderhill was falling down, somehow scooped it under his body, across, falling away, and is able to get it by Osgood for the goal. And that is a two-goal swing. Instead of being a 3-2 Onondaga League, it will be 4-1 in favor of the Lasers. And Howard's still a man down because it's a full-time penalty. And Luke Odgers wins the face-off and takes the penalty. What a play by Luke Odgers when they needed him to come up for the big face-off win. He does so. Push from behind is called. Odgers, usually the third face-off man, as it's usually Harmon, then Eric Harrell, excuse me. But the Dragons wanted to make sure that they had Odgers in there as the defensive midi in case it was lost and they were still man down. Odgers said, doesn't matter, I'll just take the face-off win, draw the penalty, and get this game all back even in terms of personnel on the field. So the pushing call will go against Thomas. And we've got 17 seconds of 5-on-5 lacrosse. Hudgens tries to work inside, goes for the top left Duncan shot, saved by Lemelbaum. So both teams are now even. Checked away. What a play by John Pavlik to take that one away as Gregory Elijah Brown was trying to dodge his way towards goal. Long pass up, too high for Stansbury. Brennan able to save it on the far side of the field. And Howard will keep possession. Now it's checked away from Brennan, just a little bit too slow as he was back checked by Connor Sakala. Thomas. Shot in, goal, and Onondaga can't miss right now. Elijah Brown fires it in low. And the Dragons will take the timeout with 5:30 left in the first quarter, down 5-1. We'll be back after this short break. Back here in Columbia, Maryland, it is a cold day. We're in the high 30s, maybe low 40s. Harmon back in there with a new stick. And Harmon slashed. Penalty will be called. So Harmon, new stick, no problem. Is still able to win the faceoff, draws a penalty for Howard, and they will get a 1 minute man up as Blake Terry gets called for the slashing penalty. And I know it's early in the game, but this almost feels like a must-score situation for the Dragons. If nothing else, just to stop the Lasers' momentum. Boone. Kirkpatrick. This is Tyler May. Dalpy sitting in the middle of the zone, trying to find an opportunity to get the ball. There it is, Dalpy. He'll fire pass across to Stansbury. What a save by Lemelbaum. Lemelbaum has been the difference for the Lakers so far in this game. He has made a number of great saves. And Lasers gets the clear. Howard trying to double team the ball to force them out of it. And penalty is killed. Teams are even once again, as Hill will come from the bench area and pick it up. Slide shot saved by Osgood. Doc Stater. And after the Doc Stater has the shot saved, he runs into the crease and Howard will get possession. Pavlik just running off the attackers. Stansbury gets around his man, going towards goal. Passes it off to Brennan, who's looking for another pass, and it's covered. Boone was looking on the far side, trying to see if he could be available for it. What a defensive play as it is taken off of the stick of Boone. Long pass down to Tierney, and now the Lasers are off to the races. Inside to Doc Stater, and he will slide that in. Elijah Brown, a great pass into the middle. Doc Stater made the run through the middle, and the one-time shot in. Lasers lead 6-1. It'll be Harmon once again going up against Kirchner. And Howard wins another one as Bryce Ferguson able to snag that away on the wing. Karianis taking on Matt Keeler. Karianis will run it from behind the net. Gives it up to Brennan. Picks up the double team. The ball is taken off it. It's a push from behind. Surely has to be called. And it's going to be Lasers' ball, as Brennan tried to play without a stick and was called for the foul on that. Dylan Snow gets possession for the Lasers and will slow things down for Onondaga, as they can almost hold it out for the last possession of the quarter. There's about a 30-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Keeler gets double teamed. pile up in front of the Howard goal. Referees blowing their whistle to stop play. And it is going to be Onondaga that gets possession off of it. Kirchner taking on Parker. Snow. Gives up to Kendrick Doan. Doan has it checked away from him. Jack Slack all over him. That surely has to, yeah, that's going to be Howard ball. As it was certainly not a shot. Howard with 45 seconds left in the first quarter. And seeing if they can cut into this Onondaga lead a little bit before the final period, or the first quarter comes to an end. Slack. Bounce pass to Stansbury. Brennan picks up a triple team that time and give it away again. Brennan. Too many turnovers for the attacker from Howard today. Snow meets a stone wall in Pavlik. Oh, man. Ball is still at Snow's feet. Somehow bounces around the hill. And that will be the end of the quarter as nobody really maintained possession towards the end. A hectic end, but it's going to be the Lasers that lead 6-1 after the first period of play. Back here in Columbia, Maryland, Eric Harrell will take his first face-off of the game as he gets rotated in. Another effective face-off specialist for the Dragons. He is 18 of 20 coming this year. Make it 19 for 21. Harrell with the quick shot, and it will go wide. No backup for the Dragons. Lemelbaum takes possession for the Lasers. Long pass, misses connection as that is Sakala. Couldn't hit on the pass. Now Pavlik runs forward with possession. Could look for a shot here. Does look for a shot, and that's going to be saved by Lemelbaum. Might have just gone wide. Dalpy, he'll try to load a high shot. Deflected away. Howard stays with the possession as Stansbury has the backup. Slides it over to Slack, who will take a few steps back, will try to get his momentum forward, taking on Noel Curse. Dalpy had knocked the stick out of Jonathan's hands, and it's going to be called against him and turnover for Dalpy. Onondaga clears it up. Dalpy pleading his case to the referee about why it would happen, and it's picked off by Slack. Slack going for the pick six, going the opposite way, bounce shot, it's gonna go wide. And again, no Howard backup. Onondaga takes possession. Dragons just not as crisp with their shooting as we are used to seeing. Dalpy this time picks it off. Dalpy with the one-on-one. Now to two-on-one. Finds Brennan, shot, goal! Dragons pull one back. Zane Dalpy, the playmaker, steals it away, dishes it off, and it is now 6-2 in favor of Onondaga. Eric Harrell will go once again, this time up against Blake Terry. So a long stick midi taking the face off for the Lasers. Harrell wins another one. He's off to the races. Harrell going through the middle, trying to pass it off, has it checked away, and it's going back to blue. Onondaga moving forward quickly. It just falls out of the stick of Sakala as he was looking to move it. And Howard's going to get called for the off-ball push here as Ferguson couldn't get away with that one. Tierney taking on Parker. Dictator working on Frazier from behind the net. Passes to in front of the net. Howard with good defense, slides it over, shot in. Oh man, hits the inside of the post and stays in the net. And another goal for Gregory Elijah Brown. Second goal for Elijah Brown. And it is now 7-2 in favor of Onondaga. Harrell taking on Terry once again. And Bowler picks it up from the wing. Finds Slack, and Howard has the man up advantage on this. And Slack tries another bounce shot, saved by Lemelbaum. Keeler. And that pass off the mark as both teams exchanging a inability to score. Osgood takes the pass. Walking up. Gives up to Slack. Slack passes up to Kirkpatrick and comes out as Herich will take over for him. Oh, what a play! Aiden Kirkpatrick from behind the net was tripped up. Surprised there's not a flag on the play as well, as Kirkpatrick had his feet taken out from under him. Still able to go for the Superman dive across and puts it in. Dragons able to cut down the lead again. Harrell will get a chance to go up against Kirchner now. And Kirchner finally gets a win there as he is able to pull that away from Harrell. Onondaga from behind the net. Working the ball around the perimeter. Low shot, and it's in. Elijah Brown picks up his hat trick with a shot into the bottom right corner.
Hey, you two, shut the hell up! Both of you!
Osgood struggling a bit today to keep the ball out of his net. Two saves on 10 shots. Kirchner beats Harrell again. Checked away by Bowler. Ball still loose, and Harrell picks it up. Harrell. Spin move on Kirchner will give up the ball and will get off the field. Now Slack uses the referee as a screen. Ball is loose though. And Onondaga takes possession, a long pass across. Keeler. This is Elijah Brown trying to go again. He's feeling it. He's already got 3 goals. Gives up to Tierney. Thomas. This is Dux Tater from the Oneida Nation. Goes across, low shot in, and that is in for another goal. And we could see a goalie change, we certainly do. As so it will be Charlie Wendell that will head in and take over for Osgood in the goal for Howard. Harmon back in the face-off circle, wins it away for Howard. Harmon takes a massive shot. Yellow flags on the field. Sainsbury tries his shot, is blocked away. An illegal body check, 1-minute penalty. Brennan. Start things up for the Dragons. Boone. Stansbury skips a pass. Goes back to May. May will try a long one, saved by Lemelbaum. And when you've seen how good Lemelbaum is, Dragons have to do better than just trying a straight long-range shot like that. He's just been too good. Dalpy trying to slow down the clear. They've got to get across, and that's going to be a 20-second. Dragons doing a good job of stopping the clear. They get the ball back. Still 8 seconds left on the penalty. And turnover by the Dragons as Brennan has his stick checked off his hands. And then takes the penalty. Onondaga kills the penalty and will draw one from Howard. Dox Tater trying to work his way in, goes down to the ground. And another flag against the Dragons. They're going to go 2 men down here. So it's a delay of game for Brennan for not giving Onondaga enough space on the restart. So that'll be a 30-second penalty. And then it is Josh Frazier who gets called for the slash and a 1-minute penalty. And that was quick. Elijah Brown, one touch pass in. Excuse me, one touch shot in. And nine. So both penalties will clear. And we are all back even with Onondaga ahead 10-3 midway through the second quarter. Harmon able to pick it up, wins another one for Howard. Harmon has it stripped away from him, though. What a play by Christopher Masker. As Harmon tried to split the two defenders. Running through the middle is Thomas for the Lasers. In the middle, shot, goal. Silas Jonathan scores again. And the Dragons will take another timeout, trailing 11-3. We will take a timeout with them. Back here in Columbia, Maryland, the Dragons find themselves in familiar territory, down big in the first half, as Onondaga leads 11-3. But as I mentioned before, the Dragons are also familiar with big comebacks, so we'll see if they're able to pull off another one this season, albeit against a tough customer in the Lasers. Harmon wins the faceoff once again. That's the best way to do it, is to keep getting that first possession. Slack runs down the near side, goes behind the cage. This was effective for Kirkpatrick earlier in the game. See if Slack can repeat that success. And Slack is shaded away by Keeler. Dalpy, pass across. What a play by Callum Brennan to jump up and slam it down. The high pass by Dalpy, I'll admit, had me a little nervous, but ended up being in the perfect spot. So Dragons able to pull one back. It's still an 11-4 Onondaga lead. Seeing Josh Frazier for the Dragons with that helmet on, might be trying to shake off an injury. So we do see Ty Scott in there for Howard alongside Pinto and Pavlik. The long poles for the Dragons. Bowler, the long stick midi. Face-off violation against Harmon, his first of the half. Tierney goes behind the goal. Quick passing by Onondaga. Elijah Brown, another one. Wait, no, the referees are going to call it off. And a legal screen called against Thomas will negate that goal. Kirkpatrick gives it to Stansbury near midline, and now the Dragons will work it around the near side once again and try to get it behind the goal. Stansbury will make his move. Shot saved by Lemelbaum. Good defense by Masker to force him to shoot near side. Lemelbaum read it all the way. Dalpy, big push from behind, and the flag will be thrown against him. Perhaps a bit, in the down. Shot into the bottom left corner. Late are finding the corners. The penalty will stand. Will go into the book with a penalty. Goal there. Rogers, second penalty or off, and way gunning quick. Good job. The Elijah. Pass across, shot into the chest of Wendell, save. Dylan Snow, one of the first lasers to not find a corner, and Wendell able to block that one away. Wendell is still walking it up, still going forward, and finally able to get rid of it. Now the goalkeeper's going to have to run back 75 yards. Stick goes flying away. And Dragons catch a break as an off-ball push is called despite Hudgens' stick being about 10 yards away from him. Slack. Inside to Hudgens, his shot, goal into the bottom left corner. What a pass by Jack Slack, his second assist of the day. Alex Hudgens trying to pump up the crowd. And it will be a 12-5 Onondaga advantage. Harmon to take the faceoff against Kirchner. Still loose. May is trying to get there, and Tyler May is able to get it. Turns the corner on Terry. Dragons win another faceoff. Once again, the deficit for the Dragons, not because of the faceoff men. All three for Howard have been absolutely stellar this season. Dalby able to catch it in traffic, still has it, and dishes off. Carrianos back steps, picks up some room. Carrianos gets around Keeler, inside to Dalby, picked off. Masker with another interception. Terry takes on Dalby and another big hit, but Terry is able to shake it off. And timeout will be called by Onondaga with 1:11 left in the second quarter. We'll be back after this timeout. Play resumes with 1:10 left in this second quarter. Onondaga off the timeout. See what play is drawn up by Coach Logan Tausaw, but it is disrupted by slack. Dakota Parker gives it up to Brennan. And Howard has 50 seconds left to try to pull one back. Boone hasn't been much of a factor in this game so far. They need him to start making plays, and there he goes. Cuts in between the defense. Oh, what a huge hit. A cheap shot there off the ball by Jarmani Benton. Just takes out Brennan from behind. Howard will keep possession just on the call of the off-ball push. Now 30 seconds left. Slack behind the net, and Brennan unable to make the catch on the pass, and he is pushed out of bounds, but the ball goes out first. It is Lasers' ball. They've got 12 seconds to try to get it across and look for a shot. Kirchner, 5 seconds. And I don't think the Lasers are aware of the time left, as that will be the end of the second quarter. The Dragons trailing 12-5, a big hole to get out of, but they've done it before. We'll see if they can do it in the second half after this intermission. Second half underway in Columbia, Maryland, as Onondaga able to win the opening faceoff of this second half. This is Tierney. Dumps it off. Shot by Thomas as Wendell went low. Shot went high. And it will be scored by, I believe that was Silas Jonathan. It was. And flags are on the play as well. As a little bit of handiwork after the play will result in the Dragons going man down. And it is going to be a 2-minute penalty against Bryce Ferguson for a hit to the head. So a 2-minute unreleasable penalty for the Lasers, or excuse me, for the Dragons will put the Lasers an opportunity to just increase their lead unless Howard can come up with a big stand here. Shot by Elijah Brown, saved by Wendell. What a big save as Slack will pick up the rebounded shot. Long pass up by Scott will slide up into the stick of the Lasers, and they're right back at it. Pinto, Frazier, Scott, Pavlik, and Slack are the Dragons playing man down. This is Dylan Snow, along with Tierney, Dockstader, Hill, Elijah Brown, and Doan. Tierney. Low shot, saved by Wendell. Hill tried to sneak it in the bottom right corner. Wendell was able to close it down and take away that. Pinto picks up the pass. Switches the field across to Frazier. Hudgens tries to take him on one-on-one. Gets around. Oh, he's pushed out. What a play. Dockstader able to push out Hudgens. And the Dragons turn it over again. Minute and a half has gone by for the Ferguson penalty. The Dragons have 20 more seconds to kill off here. Pavlik does a good job of forcing Tierney back. Dockstader goes to Hill inside, and unfortunately for the Dragons, Doan is wide open on the back post, just completely uncovered. And it will be a 14-5 lead. Harmon, a big face-off win as he gets that one away cleanly, but he is now surrounded. Gets some help from Pavlik. Pavlik tries a shot. That one's going to go just wide, but the penalty does clear, and the Dragons give up just one in the 2-minute Ferguson penalty. Boone looking for help. Gives up to Slack. Slack gets around him, his man, picks up the double team. Hudgens just running in circles. Now he's going to try to get some help, and he gives up to Brennan. high pass up. Slack able to shoot it off of Lenobom. Picks up his own rebound, and Howard gets a fresh 60 seconds. Brennan picks up the double team. He'll try to shoot into the top left corner. Lenobom, another save. Lasers able to clear it out. This is Snow taking on Parker. Doan inside to Snow, shot and another goal. Dockstader sets up Snow in the middle of the zone. And it is now a 15-5 Onondaga lead. Harmon against Kirshner once more. Harmon tries to pick it up, misses the scoop. Ball is still loose, and Dockstader picks it up for Onondaga. Gets it off of the double team now. Onondaga could push it if they want to, and they will slow it down instead. Onondaga working it around. Now it's going to be Elijah Brown. Curled around, gives up to Snow. Howard packing their defense in tightly. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Thomas. Spin move on Slack. Goes back the other way to his right. And Dockstader curls from behind the net, picks up the pass from inside. Good play by Thomas to find him. And Howard defense just doesn't slide quick enough to stop that one. 16-5 Onondaga. Howard going back to Eric Harrell in the faceoff. Ball flipped up into the air, and Bowler is able to jump in front of that and grab that away for Howard. Boone, double teamed, gives it up to Stansbury, but he can't pick it up. Ball is still loose, still fighting for it, still bouncing around, and it is going to be Kirkpatrick that gets it for Howard. Flag is down against the Lasers. Howard gets a free play. Carrianis. Goes to Stansbury, and he just drops the ball trying to dodge. But Howard will get the man up. So a 1 minute slashing penalty against Zachary Newfang. Howard hasn't had a lot of success in their extra man opportunities in this game. Need to pick one up here. Boone. Dalpy tries a low shot, saved away by Lemelbaum. Loose ball. May tries to push away Masker, but Onondaga gets possession. Blake Terry picks it up for the Lasers. So the Lasers do kill off the penalty again, and we are all even once more. Elijah Brown, another great individual effort from Elijah Brown. I believe that's his 4th of the game. Sorry, his 5th of the game. As he just dodges in, finds the top left corner, and the solo effort makes it a 17-5 Onondaga lead. Kirchner, a rare win for him from the faceoff circle, and takes a shot from Frazier while trying to pass it off. Howard able to keep the ball in. Pinto picks up the ground ball, dumps off to Slack, and a good job by the Dragon defense to hold that. Howard gives it away again, as the link up between Boone and Dalpy just not there today. Newfang tried the long bounce pass or bounce shot, I'm not sure which. Either way, it's going to be Howard ball. Wendell sees Hudgens coming out of the box, hits the pass. Hudgens can't connect the pass to Brennan. Pavlik, what a stick lift there by Elijah Brown to take away the stick of Pavlik from being able to poke it and keep it in. Elijah Brown has it sticked away by Pavlik, trying to get it back. He's still able to complete the pass to Keeler, and the Lasers will slow it down. Low shot by Dockstader with a no angle. Wendell able to, actually that one would just go wide across the goal crease. And Lasers keep possession with 30 seconds left in the shot clock. Thomas picks up the double team. Able to shake off a couple of hits and pass it off. Dockstader tried to flip the pass backwards behind his back, taken away by Ferguson. Ferguson trying to make up for that 2-minute penalty, does a good job scooping up the ground ball, getting possession for Howard. Pavlik tries to go inside to Boone, and Boone has it poked away from him. As that will be Sakala who's able to flip it forward. Dockstader behind the back pass, looking for Hill. Back to Dockstader, shot blocked away by Howard. Dockstader picks up the rebound, scoops it to Elijah Brown, and Elijah Brown with his 6th goal of the year. Terrell versus Kirchner. And Slack able to pick up the ground ball for Howard. Gets it to Dalpy. This is JT Herich working his way, trying to get around Tierney. Goes for the long pass to Slack. Dalpy looking towards goal. Dalpy. Pass across, looking for the wide open Brennan, but too many sticks in the way as the Lasers able to deflect that pass. And they will get it up. Good play by Lemelbaum. Tierney pushes it fast. Elijah Brown to Doxtator. The one extra pass. Wide open is Thunderhill, and he will put it through the wickets as he finds the 5-hole. Lasers ahead 19-5. Unselfish play by the Lasers results in the wide open shot. Harmon back in against Kirchner. And Kirchner able to box out Harmon on that one. Ball is still being flipped, no possession yet. And Lasers get it as Curse picks up the ground ball for Onondaga. Elijah Brown to Hill. Inside shot by Thomas. Excuse me, that was Jonathan with the shot, and Wendell got a good look at that one. Able to save that. Wendell goes forward, dumps it off to Stansbury. And Stansbury has some room in front of him. Fakes the pass, will try the bounce shot, and it's going to be just wide. Howard has the backup and will keep possession. Boone to Hudgens, and Hudgens able to get the low shot in, and Howard finally breaks the trend and scores. Boone finally gets an assist too. I believe that's his first point of the game. 19-6 in favor of Onondaga. 1:04 left in the third quarter. Harmon. This time he is the one that boxes out Kirchner, and he'll go towards goal. Harmon tries a high shot, goal! Terrence Harmon puts it into the ceiling, just under the crossbar, and 2 quick goals for Howard. So Kirchner will get a break as Blake Terry will go up against Harmon on this one. And Harmon wins another one. Harmon runs to the near side corner, picks up a double team, trying to get rid of it, and It will be Onondaga ball off of Harmon. The Lasers get it across and bring it behind the net. Offsides on the Lasers as there are 7 men in the attacking box. Slack gets it into the box. Tries the pass into Dalby, gets through. Dalby with the shot. High to low, saved by Lemelbaum. And that will do it. As the end of the third quarter, we'll see the Dragons trailing Onondaga 19-7 with 15 minutes left to play. We'll take a break after this. .45 minutes in the book, 15 to play, as Harrell is held on that play and gets the face-off win. Stansbury gets around his man, picks up the double team. Still Stansbury, bounce shot, deflected away. Hudgens gets the ground ball in the corner. Hits it Boone quickly. Dalby has a chance if he wants to go towards goal. Tries the pass across, and it is going to be deflected down. Looking for Stansbury in the back post again. Masker, he'll try the shot, and it goes off of the webbing of Wendell and into the net. Wendell got a piece of it, but just not enough. Odgers takes the face-off for Howard. Against Kirchner, goes straight up, and Terry takes it away. Tierney taking on May. Scott got his stick in the way, almost got a piece of it. Hill taking on Scott. Elijah Brown knocked down by Odgers. Odgers gets the ground ball and then taken down from behind. Surely a penalty, and there is the flag. May push from behind, and it's going to be a second penalty. So it's going to be a trip and a push. So a minute and a half worth of penalties coming towards the way of Isaiah Thomas. So the Dragons 0-5 on extra man up opportunities in this game. A glorious chance to try to get one in that column. May. Carry-on-us. Onondaga starting to push out a little bit more, forcing Brennan to retreat. Now they'll go forward once more. Boone can't catch the pass. May still fighting for the ground ball. And it is going to be Dalpy that wins it. Onondaga a little bit out of sorts now, trying to take advantage of it. Or the Dragons shot by Brennan. That one's going to go just over the crossbar. Boone had the backup, so the Dragons will keep possession. Dalpy has an opportunity again. Was looking for the pass. May. To Dalpy. Dalpy now will wind up, and his low to high shot just misses the top right corner. 23 on the shot clock. 28 on the penalty. Boone will try his luck, and that will go straight into the stick of Lemelbaum. And that will allow Onondaga to clear out the penalty, and they have killed another one. Howard now 0 of 6 on extra man up. High shot by Silas Jonathan, just a little bit over the crossbar. Onondaga keeps possession. Pavlik checks the ball away. Body's still falling all over the place. And able to get it to Doc Stater is Jonathan. Tierney knocked down by May, and May is able to scoop it up. Howard going the other way, being chased down by Tierney. Absorbs the contact, will go to his left hand. Passes over to Dalpy, to Boone. His shot saved by Lemelbaum. That shot off the post, the metalwork helping out Wendell there. And it will be the Lasers that keep possession. Snow picks up the double team. Ferguson able to muscle him out of the middle of the zone. Jonathan inside to Tierney. Snow, his shot just wide of the net. Pavlik takes a big hit into snow. Onondaga keeps possession with 33 on the shot clock. Doc Sater looked like he stepped on the crease line. Now he's going to work his way around. Flip pass looking for Elijah Brown. Knocked away by Scott and Ferguson teaming up on that. Pavlik gets it forward to Slack. And Dragons will get into the offensive zone. Herich. Inside, Herich tries the bounce shot, saved by Lemelbaum. Herich picked up the ground ball. He tries a shot, and that one's going to be saved by Lemelbaum again. What a performance we have seen from Logan Lemelbaum, the goalkeeper of the Onondaga Lakers out of Syracuse. Doc Stater goes to Elijah Brown. This is Doan. Thomas gets a run on Bowler. And the bounce shot by Doc Stater will somehow find its way into the top left corner of the net. An impressive bounce shot from the Lasers attacker. 21-7 in favor of Onondaga. Rovers Kirchner. And May is able to get the ground ball for Howard. Double team, and somehow Brennan is able to hold on long enough for Coach Eric Faust to get the timeout called and keep possession for Howard. We will take a short break. Midway through the fourth quarter, Onondaga holding on to a 21-7 lead over Howard. Slack with the ball on the far side to start things up. Spin move, working on Curse. Onoganda has the slide over help, and Slack is just forced to go back to Dalpy on the top side. Kirkpatrick bounces the pass to Karianis, who has to fight just to get possession. He's still under double team. Ball is loose, and Karianis just harassed the whole way and is fortunate enough to have the referees call a foul on the play, and Howard will keep possession. Kirkpatrick, what a shot there as he took a shot, and I thought it was saved by Lemmelbaum, but it looks like it just, oh no, there it is, the signal saying that it was saved. So another save for Lemmelbaum.
Let's go, Lil, show me something. Let's go,
Karianis to Dalpy, his low shot, tried the worm burner, and it will just go wide of the net. Boone will start things off for Howard. Kirkpatrick goes back to Boone, inside to Dalpy. That shot off the crossbar. And in, goal for Dalpy. As the referee says it bounced off the crossbar and over the line before bouncing out. So the Dragons get one back. Harrell fighting with Kirchner, who's had one hand to work with there. And Harrell does end up getting it. Now the ball is down once again. And it's going to go off the stick of Pavlik, and it will be Lasers' possession. .540 left in the fourth quarter. Game where Onondaga has made a statement to the nation about where they should be. The Dragons will have to find a way to recover from this.
Let's go, middies, get in the hub, get in the hub.
Tierney from the middle of the zone. That shot is going to go wide.
Who's hot, who's two? Let's drop D. Bryce, get in. Heavy. Good Bryce, good Bryce.
Thomas.
Sit.
Ferguson is all over him.
Bryce, sit up.
Thomas just trying to get around Ferguson now, but Ferguson is just not giving him any space, so Thomas would rather just get the ball up there. Tierney taking on Slack. Good movement by the Lasers once again. Elijah Brown fade away. That shot will go high. Dockstader taking on Pinto. Picks up the double team. Dockstader will try to little twirly bird shot, and that one will go well high. 4 seconds left on the shot clock, and Onondaga already making their substitutions. Will likely just roll the ball into the corner and take the violation. Pinto actually picks the ball off. A good play by Nick Pinto, as he doesn't allow the violation to take place, as he will pick it off and move the ball quickly. As Howard will, unfortunately not be able to take advantage of the fast break opportunity. And the Dragons turn it over once again as Boone can't catch the pass from Brennan. Terry gets across for Onondaga. Under 4 minutes left. Jonathan ran right through the middle, nearly uncovered, but his shot goes high and Howard will get possession. Pavlik gonna run through all the attackers of Onondaga. His pass up to May will eventually be completed. And Howard will get the offensive opportunity. May to Daupy. Gianni Karam gets his first appearance of the game across to Brennan, shot goal. Nate Boone, that's a beautiful pass. And sets up Brennan. Dragons get their 9th goal of the game in. Odgers to take the face-off, and he gets it. Luke Odgers will push it quickly. Bounce shot saved by Lemelbaum. Hudgens, cheap shot there into Jack Anderson, and a flag is on the field. And Hudgens will find himself taking a knee in the box. Unnecessary roughness called against Hudgens, so the Dragons will be down a man for 1 minute. Onondaga moving the ball around. Brings it back to Doc Stater. He tries the pass across. What a save by Wendell. The diving stop as Doan was on the backside and he came across to make the save. Scott gives it to Ferguson. Back to Wendell. Slack looking to make a run here. Goes across to Brennan. Howard still man down for 20 seconds. Brennan inside to Daupy, his shot, goal. Dragons get the man down goal as Callum Brennan sends up Zane Daupy, and the Dragons get into double-digit scoring. So Odgers to take the face-off once again and against Kirchner, and Kirchner will slide it backwards to his wide-open man, Keeler.
Hut, Alex, hut! Hut! The wolf's hungry!
Pinto taking on Doxtator. Knocked the ball away, and Hudgens picks up the ground ball. Hudgens is off to the races. 4 versus 3. Gives it up to a wide open Boone. His shot is off the crossbar. Boone can't finish that up. Given away though, Dalpy picks off the pass. Trying to find Boone. Dalpy on the double team. Does find Boone, shot goal! Boone finishes that one. And a great job by Dalpy to set that one up for the Dragons. Hodgers versus Kirchner once more with 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hodgers wins another one and goes back to Wendell on the pass. Finds Pinto. Pinto, a strong pass up. Misses the mark. Brennan tries to save it. Does save it. And no, he doesn't. It's going to go out of bounds. And Onondaga will be able to just hold the ball and close it out. So the Dragons will fall to 2-1 on the year, as they will prepare for Herkimer coming to town on Wednesday. But the Lasers, they pick up the big road win. They improve to 2-2 on the year, as both teams will go take care of their goalkeepers. That'll do it for us here in Columbia, Maryland. It was all Onondaga from start to finish, and they take the 21-11 win over the number 2 ranked Howard Dragons. We'll see you next time.